Hi everyone, I'm Shahnaz from CrochetDreams.com, and today I'm going to share how to make this hooded scarf with you. It has no point here on the hood and has a nice curve there. So if you don't like pointed hoods like me, this is something you would enjoy making. Today I'll be demonstrating the woman's size, but if you would like to make it in any smaller sizes, please check out the link in the description box below. To make this hooded scarf, I used cozy wool from Loops and Threads, which is a size 6 super bulky yarn, and with that I used 2 hooks, a 6.5mm hook to make the ribbing and an 8mm hook to make the rest of the scarf and the hood. So gather your supplies and let's get started. Before we start making the scarf, I would like you to know that we will first make the hood separately and then the scarf, and then join them together into one piece. When we work the hood, we will first work on the ribbing and then continue to work the rest of the hood onto the ribbing. So let's begin working the ribbing. To start working the ribbing, chain 63. You will be using the 6.5mm crochet hook. So chain 63. Now I have chained 63 and let's begin the first row. Work a double crochet into the 4th chain from your hook. This loop never counts as a stitch, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. Work a double crochet into the 4th chain from your hook. And work a double crochet into each chain across. So go ahead, work a double crochet into each chain across, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. I'm almost at the end of my row and I just have 2 more chains to work into. So I'll work a double crochet into each of them to complete my row. So that brings us to the end of row 1, which is a simple double crochet row. Now let's begin row 2. To begin row 2, chain 2, turn. This beginning chain 2 will count as your first double crochet. Now work a front post double crochet around the next stitch. And when you work your front post double crochet, you will work around this post and not into the stitch like you work regularly. So yarn over, and instead of going into the stitch, go behind this post like that. And then pull up your loop and complete your double crochet as usual. And that is how you complete your front post double crochet. So I can show that once again in case you're a beginner. Yarn over and insert your hook behind the post of the next stitch like that. You go in through the gap between the stitches, in and then out through the next gap, and then pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and yarn over, pull through 2 to complete your double crochet. Now work a back post double crochet around the next stitch. The back post double crochet is what most people find tricky because you have to yarn over and then work from behind your work like that and then back around the post like that, which can seem confusing. So what I do is I fold my work in a way that that post will come on top. I'll fold it like this, and then I will go through the gap like that from behind. So it makes it easier. So I will fold my work and hold it like that, and then insert my hook like that under the post from behind. and then pull up a loop and complete my double crochet. So that is how I work my back post double crochet. I will fold my work and work from behind. That makes it easier. So this is how your back post will look. It's pushed to the back and the front post is kind of projecting outside. So I can show you once again how to do the back post, because I think that is what is harder. So yarn over and be ready to start your double crochet. Now fold your work in such a way that the post is on the top. Fold it and then come behind your work, fold and insert your hook under the post like that, and then pull up a loop. And then you can go ahead and complete your double crochet by pulling through 2 loops each time. So that completes your first back post double crochet, and around the next you will work your front post double crochet. So we will be alternating between front post and back post double crochet. So let's work our front post next. So yarn over, insert your hook around the post of the next stitch like that, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So front post double crochet is pretty straightforward. And the next one will again be working our back post double crochet. So we have to fold our work like that, fold it, and then insert our hook from behind, hold like that, hold your work folded and insert like that, and then pull up a loop and complete the double crochet. So we have so far completed 2 front post and 2 back post double crochets. So the next one will be a front post double crochet. The next one will be a back post double crochet. Fold your work and then complete your back post double crochet. So keep working like that. Work your front and your back post double crochet all the way to the end until you have just the beginning chain 3 left, and I'll show you how to end the row. I'm almost at the end of my row. I have 1 stitch and the beginning chain 3 left, so I will work a front post double crochet into the next stitch. I just completed a back post, so I will work a front post double crochet into the second to last stitch, and on top of the beginning chain 3 I will work a regular double crochet. So I'll yarn over and insert my hook into the top of the chain 3 and complete my last double crochet of the row. So that brings us to the end of row 2. Now to begin row 3, chain 2 again, and that will count as your first double crochet. Turn your work and into the next stitch work a back post double crochet. If your stitch is behind, then you will work a back post. If your stitch is projecting outside, you will work a front post double crochet into it. So this one, the stitch is pushed behind, so I will be working a back post double crochet into that, and for that I'll yarn over and then go behind my work, fold my work like that, and then insert my hook under the post like that, and then complete a double crochet. So that is my first back post double crochet, and into the next stitch I'll work a front post double crochet because it is projecting up, so I will work a double crochet, a front post double crochet into the next stitch. Now into the next I'll work a back post, into the next stitch I'll work a front post double crochet. So keep alternating like that. We started with a back post and now we'll keep on alternating between the back and the front. So now I did a front post, so the next one is a back post double crochet. keep working like that all the way to the end of the ribbing. I'm now almost at the end of my ribbing, and I just have one back post double crochet and the beginning chain 2 to work into. So I will work a back post double crochet into the next stitch. And I will work a regular double crochet on top of beginning chain 2. And that will complete my ribbing. So do not fasten off now, but we will go ahead, switch the hooks and start working the rest of the hood. Your ribbing should now measure 22 inches long. If it turned out shorter or longer, you can rework it by chaining any odd number to start. So mine is 22 inches and that's perfect. So let's go ahead, switch our hooks and start working the rest of the hood. We will now switch to the bigger 8mm crochet hook, and we have to reduce the stitches to 45 stitches. So we will be decreasing a lot in this row before we start the pattern repeats. Start with a chain 1, turn, work a single crochet in the first stitch, which is the stitch right at the base of the chain. Work a single crochet into that, work a single crochet into the next stitch, and now we will start decreasing. You will work a decrease across the next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet in the next, then a decrease, 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So that is what we will keep repeating all the way until we have 2 stitches and the beginning chain 2 left. That is a decrease and then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, a decrease, 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and keep on repeating that. So work a single crochet decrease in the next 2, pull up a loop in each of them. Now you have 3 loops left on your hook, yarn over and pull through all the 3 to complete your single crochet decrease. Now work a single crochet in the next stitch, work a single crochet decrease across the next 2, pull up a loop in the first stitch, pull up a loop in the next stitch, 3 loops on your hook now, yarn over, pull through all the 3 to complete your single crochet decrease. Now work a single crochet in the next 2 stitches. You will work 1 single crochet in each of them. So 1 single crochet in the first one and 1 single crochet in the second. And we have to keep repeating this sequence. So we start with a decrease in the next 2 stitches. So that is a decrease. And we'll work a single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet decrease across the next 2, 1 single crochet in the next and the next stitch. That is in 2 stitches. You will work 1 single crochet each. So keep repeating that sequence until you have 2 stitches and a chain 2 left, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. I have now reached near the end of the row and I have 2 stitches and the beginning chain 2 left. So I will work a single crochet into each of them. So 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next, and 1 single crochet on top of the beginning chain 2 to complete the row. Now if you did this right, you should have a total of 45 stitches. If you have 1 less or 1 more, don't unravel your whole work, just unravel a little bit and adjust your stitch count by adding decreases or increases, and I'm sure it's going to be fine. So you should have 45 stitches at the end of this row. Now let's begin row 2. To begin the next row, chain 2, turn your work, skip the next 2 stitches, So this is the first one. So skip the next 2 as well and work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet all into the next stitch. That is, you skip the next 2 stitches and work all those stitches into the next. So work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet all into the same stitch. Now skip the next 2 stitches and work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the next. So that is our repeat. That is 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the same stitch. Now skip the next 2 and work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the next. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet. Now skip the next 2 stitches and work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the next. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet. So go ahead, keep working your repeats like that. That is, skip 2 stitches and work a repeat in the next, which is 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet. Skip the next 2, work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet in the next. Keep repeating like that until you just have 2 stitches left, and I'll meet you there. I'm now at the end of my row and I just have 2 stitches left. So I will skip the next one and work a single crochet into the very last stitch to complete my row. Now to begin the next row of pattern repeats, chain 2, turn, and work a repeat or 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into each of these chain 2 spaces. At the end of row 1 you will have 14 repeats like this. You can count them from the peaks they have, so you will have 14 of these and you will work a repeat into the chain 2 spaces of each of these repeats like that. So now let's go ahead and work the first repeat into this chain 2 space. That is, we made a beginning chain 2 and then we're going to start working repeats into the chain 2 spaces. So work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the first chain 2 space. Now work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the next chain 2 space here. Again, 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the next chain 2 space, and keep repeating that. That is, work a repeat into each of these chain 2 spaces all the way to the end, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. I now just have 1 chain 2 space left, so I will work my last repeat into that. 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet. And now to end the row, I will directly work a single crochet on top of the beginning chain 2 right here. So row 2 is complete. Now go ahead and keep repeating row 2 5 more times until your work measures 8 inches from the ribbing, and I'll meet you there. I have now completed 7 rows of pattern repeats, and it measures around 8 inches starting from the very edge of the ribbing. To count your rows in the stitch pattern, know that the repeats will run in this direction, the first row, and in the next it will go here. That is the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So you have 7 rows of pattern repeats, and it should be around 8 inches tall by now. Now let's start making the decrease rows. Now to begin our first decrease row, chain 2, turn, work a pattern repeat in the first 6 chain 2 spaces. That is, you will work 2 double crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet in the first 6 pattern repeats. You will work into the chain 2 spaces. So let's go ahead and work in the first 6 chain 2 spaces. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. So I worked a repeat in the first chain 2 space, and now work in the second one. Work 2 double crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. In the next chain 2 space, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. In the next one, work 2 double crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. You need to work that into the first 6 chain 2 spaces. I have worked into 5 and I have to work into 1 more. So work 2 double crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet into the next chain 2 space. Make sure you have completed 6 of these repeats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just looking at the peaks will tell you how many repeats you have. So I have 6 now, and in the next chain 2 space we will work a double crochet 2 together, chain 1, and a single crochet. So that will be our decrease. To work a double crochet 2 together, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain 2 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, keep the remaining 2 loops on your hook. Again, start the next double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the same chain 2 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops remaining on your hook to complete your double crochet 2 together or double crochet decrease. Chain 1 and work a single crochet into the same chain 2 space. Now we will work the same decrease in the next chain 2 space, that is a double crochet 2 together, chain 1, and a single crochet into the next chain 2 space. So let's work another double crochet 2 together, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain 2 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, keep the remaining 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the same chain 2 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through the remaining 3 loops on your hook. That completes your double crochet 2 together or double crochet decrease. Chain 1, 1 single crochet into the same chain 2 space. Now you will have 6 chain 2 spaces left. Work a regular pattern repeat into each of those chain 2 spaces, that is 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into each of them. Now before we proceed to work pattern repeats in the next chain 2 spaces, place a marker in the chain 1 spaces you just made, that is the 2 chain 1 spaces you made after the double crochet decrease. Place a marker in each of them so you know where to work your stitches in the next row, because chain 1 spaces aren't as easy as to see like your chain 2 spaces. So you can just place a marker in the space right after your double crochet decrease. There is a space there. You can feel it with your finger and place a marker there, and you will have 2 of them. So place a marker in each, and now let's proceed to work pattern repeats in each of the next chain 2 spaces. So let's begin. Work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet in the next chain 2 space, and you keep working 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into each chain 2 space across all the way to the end. I'm working into my last chain 2 space. I've completed working a repeat into the last chain 2 space, and I will end my decrease row with a single crochet on top of the beginning chain 2 right here. So that brings us to the end of the row. Now to begin the next decrease row, chain 2, turn, work a repeat in the first chain 2 space, which is 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the same chain 2 space. Work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the next. Keep working like that until you reach the repeat with the marker, which will be a decrease. I have now completed 6 repeats here, and I have reached near the marker, and into the marked chain 1 space I will work 2 double crochet each, 2 here and 2 here. So this marker will be very helpful. You will know where to insert your hook. So work 2 double crochet into the first marked chain 1 space, take off the next marker, work 2 double crochet into that chain 1 space, now you have 6 more repeats, and work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet in to each of those chain 2 spaces all the way to the end. I'm almost at the end of my row, and I just have 1 more chain 2 space to work into. So I will work 2 double crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet into the same chain 2 space, and to end the row I will work a single crochet on top of the beginning chain 2 right here. That brings me to the end of my second decrease round. Now to begin the last row, chain 2. This row will be a single crochet row, and the very last one for your hood before we seam it. Work a single crochet in the first chain 2 loop. Into that space work a single crochet, work a single crochet in the next 2 double crochet, work a single crochet in the next single crochet or in the next stitch, work a single crochet again, skip the next chain 2 loop and work a single crochet into the next 2 double crochet stitches. So skip the chain 2 loop and work a single crochet directly into the next 2 double crochet stitches. Work a single crochet into the next stitch, skip the next chain 2 loop, work a single crochet into the next 2 double crochet, and you keep repeating that all the way to the end. That is 1 single crochet in the next stitch, skip the chain 2 loop, 1 single crochet in the next 2 double crochet. Keep repeating that until you reach the double crochet stitches in the middle. The 2 double crochet we worked into the chain 1 spaces until you hit those. Keep working single crochet. Like I said, in the first single crochet, work a single crochet, skip the chain 2 loop and work single crochet in the next 2 double crochet. Keep working like that until you hit the 2 double crochet stitches in the middle. So work 1 single crochet in the next skip the chain 2 loop, work 1 single crochet in the next 2 double crochet, work a single crochet in the next, skip the next chain 2 loop and work a single crochet in the next 2 double crochet. And now we have reached the middle of the hood where we have just 2 double crochet each and no pattern repeat. Work a single crochet 2 together into the first 2 double crochet stitches. To work a single crochet 2 together, pull up a loop in the first double crochet, pull up a loop in the second double crochet, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops on your hook. Again, you will work 1 more single crochet 2 together or single crochet decrease across the next 2 double crochet stitches. Pull up a loop in the first double crochet, pull up a loop in the second double crochet, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops on your hook. So we just completed 2 single crochet decreases and now you will have 6 repeats left. And now we will start the sequence again. That is, work a single crochet in the next stitch, skip the next chain 2 loop, work a single crochet in the next 2 double crochet. Keep working like that until you just have the beginning chain 2 left. One single crochet in the next, skip the chain 2 loop and work 1 single crochet in the next 2 double crochet, work a single crochet in the next stitch and skip the last chain 2 loop, work a single crochet in each of the next 2 double crochet, and now I just have the chain 2 loop left. So work a single crochet on top of that chain 2 loop to complete your last decrease row. We have now completed all the rows of the hood and it's time to seam it. So this is how my hood looks when completed, and it measures around 22 inches wide if you measure right above the ribbing and around 10 inches tall.